This is a 140 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. Franks, capital F-R-A-N-K-S. Defense attorney, Ms. M.S. Allen, capital A-L-L-E-N. And we'll start with plaintiff attorney. Ready? Tell us about that morning. Well, everybody pretty much met in the driveway. Me and Scott, by that point in the morning, had all the maps arranged, but we had a large map that we printed out with kind of smaller sectioned areas that we had printed smaller maps out for everybody to use. Basically had everybody line up and come in the back of the house, and they were to walk through. Once they got in the kitchen, we kind of gave them an assignment, groups of 1 car or 2. We would give the same map to and have them all cover the same area to make sure all the roads were all covered. But everybody had an assignment. When they were done with their assignment, pretty much instructed to call back, and we would give them a new assigned area to cover, one that we hadn't sent any people to yet. Just kind of a grid search, basically. Yes. All right. Do you know Pam Sturm or her daughter, Nicole Sturm? Yes. How do you know Pam and Nicole? I had met them Saturday morning. They showed up after the good majority of everybody else had left, but that was the first time I had met them. After then, the first wave, if you will, of citizens got their maps and they went off to do their search. What did you and Pam Sturm discuss? Well, Pam had showed up after pretty much the whole group of everybody had already left to search in the morning, and we had a good, so many people. We had a good portion of everything that we had divided up. Good portion of that was already handed out to other people. Wasn't much area left to search yet. And she just asked, basically came out and said, had everybody gone to the car yard yet? The Avery salvage yard. We just said no, that we hadn't been sending anybody in there, and she offered to and said she would be willing to. And objection, Your Honor, hearsay, Mr. Franks, not offered for the truth, Judge. It's where Pam eventually goes. I can certainly go on to another question. I'm not inquiring any further into conversations. Assuming that witness is going to be testifying later, I will agree. I will allow it. Before Pam left then to travel to the Avery salvage yard, was she provided a map or any other information? Yes, I gave her a map. What other information was she provided, if you know? I gave her a map about the area out there and how to get out there. Scott had borrowed her his camera just in case they were to find something. Do you know what kind of camera it was? A digital camera. I don't know what brand. When you say provided them, who was with Pam? Pam and her daughter, Nicole. Yes. All right. Do you know about what time Pam and Nicole left then for the Avery property? I'm going to estimate, but I would probably say somewhere between 7:45 and 8, maybe. Sometime later that day, without telling us the words or what you heard. But did you hear some results of what Pam and Nicole Sturm had found out at the location? Yes. Even after Pam and Nicole's discovery later on the 5th, did you and other citizens remain involved in search efforts? Yes. Can you describe those for the jury, please? Well, the car search on Saturday went all day, pretty much into the night again. And Saturday night then, once everybody was done searching, we met back at the house and started planning our next endeavor to go on, I guess you could say. Let me just stop you. After the car was found, in this case, you kept searching. You kept your search efforts going. Yes. Why? Well, we hadn't found Sue. Do you remember what locations your citizens searched for Sue? Yeah, we went through all the cities, neighboring cities around Manitowoc County. Sunday we had started doing fields and parks and ditches next to the highways, any place that I guess something could or somebody could be put and not be visibly seen. But Sunday we started doing actual walkthroughs of land and property near the Averys. It's a hard question, Ryan, but you were looking for Sue's body, is that right? Yes. Did you continue to receive technical assistance in assigning citizens to this effort? Yes. Who did you get assistance from? Well, basically the YES Foundation. Again, we took any advice from them that we could, since Jay Breyer, who was, I guess, the leader of it or the guy who runs it, he had seemed to have a lot of experience in missing person cases. Did you personally proceed near the Avery salvage property? All right, the word list. We have Scott, capital SCOTT. Pam Sturm, capital PAM. New word, capital STURM. Nicole Sturm, capital NIKOLE. New word, capital STURM. Avery Salvage, capital AVERY. New word, capital SALVAGE. Manitowoc County, capital MANITOWOC, capital C on county. Ryan, capital RYAN. YES Foundation. YES is all caps, no periods, no spaces. Foundation, capital FOUNDATION. Jay Breyer, capital JAY. New word, capital BREYER. And that's it for the word list, and that will conclude our 140 Q&A practice test.